Whoa, it's the illusion. Recording from somewhere on Spaceship Earth, going down the PCH. Just had an epic surf session, like the real deal. And it's a beautiful day out here in sunny Southern California. It's warm. The air is crystal blue. It's all just good, right? And I was thinking about the vibe for the year, man. No need for conflict, right? No need for tension. No need for tension. So, here we are, man. We got a chance to have a little respite from the chaos that all of us have been experiencing for a while now. And it is what it is. And so here we are, man. We get to choose, as we always have had the ability to do. How are we going to live our reality moving forward? And I see this as a time to be abundant, a time to really just go for it and be stoked and realize that you are in charge of reality. You are the president of your own space, and it's time to act accordingly. The more and more I'm so glad what's happened over the last year, I guess. It's really exposed, the lower dimensional world for what it is. And it's all just smoke and mirrors and lies and finger pointing and chaos and those guys over there and you did this and nobody wants to take responsibility. It's all just shadows and chaos. And it's good because, many of us have always known this, and it's always been sort of, well, you can't see it. Well, now there's no avoiding it. The elephant in the room is wearing a pink sparkly dress, smoking a pipe with a giant spinning rave trinket kind of thing. And so it's all good. And why it's good is because now that you can see that that's what this lower dimensional world is like, where are you at with it? Where are you at with it? Are you gonna be in the conflict? Are you gonna be in the tension of it all? Or are you going to realize oh, okay, that is the game they're playing. And I have the ability to create reality in abundance and beauty and harmony and love and forgiveness. See, that's going to be the real test moving forward is forgiveness and love and the ability to embrace this reality, not in a destructive state, but in a creative state. Build a new world better. Build back better, dude. Isn't that the globalist saying, right? Well, maybe you do. Maybe you have to rebuild yourself on a daily basis, on a lifetime basis, on a minute by minute basis. Is rebuild who you are. And now it's time, I think, to regather your energy, regroup your energy. Take this moment of calm, because it's a moment of calm. I'm not foolish enough to believe that the chaos is over, but I will take the moment of calm for what it is. It may not seem calm to you, but trust me, it's super calm. And again, it's time to reevaluate what you're all about and what it's going to be all about for you and your family, and how you're going to educate your children, and who you're going to have in your life, and what kind of life you're going to lead right now. Many people are into the woe is me kind of vibe right now. I firmly believe that if you're going to be in the contest of life, you have to take the setbacks not as defeat, but as victories. like it's always been the thing. If you don't know how to lose, how are you going to know how to win? How are you going to know you're winning if you don't know that you've lost? So we've seen a lot of really cool stuff exposed. Yeah, it hasn't been like fully like hanging around drinking a cup of coffee, like popping tops, like oh wow, look at that, like the reveal of some movie we're watching, though ultimately it is the reveal of a movie we're watching. But what I'm getting at is the reveal has been very chaotic, because I think if you look at it wrong, you look at the people that are causing this chaos, that don't want to relinquish the power. They're very vicious, and they're causing all this chaos because they don't want you to realize what many of us know, is that the buck stops with you. The buck stops with me. Nobody has the ability to make my life negative. Only I can do that. I am a willing participant in my life, and I take full responsibility for my life. And I think that's a lot of what's going on right now is people are waking up to the fact that all these institutions and platforms and groups and whatever aren't on their side. It's not the nature of a group. The group's about the group. The group isn't about the individual. And I think that, you look at history and how it's always been a battle about are you meant to live as a sovereign being, or is the collective more important than the sovereign being? And what I would say to this is the sovereign being is ultimately super important and ultimately important in the concept of knowing that we're all in this together, and take responsibility for yourself. The only reason the collective, like the state or all these weird governmental thought patterns is because most people don't want to take responsibility for themselves, and so they go around and they make a bunch of chaos and they do a bunch of dumb things and are waiting for someone else to clean up the mess. So this is your time, as it is my time, to be fully responsible for my life and your life, and not to disenfranchise yourself, not to depower yourself, but to get powerful. That doesn't mean to go just sit in your room and build Lego sets. It means engage with the world full bore. It means engage with it, create it, interact with it. Stop waiting for someone to tell you that it's time to go. It's like the Pink Floyd song, right? Waiting for the starting gun, dude. It's already happened, dude. The starting gun's happened. So now that we're past all this, we're like, oh, everybody's been waiting around to see how. Well, now we know. So get busy living, dude. Get busy taking responsibility for your life, dude. Stop trying to fix everybody else's yard. Clean up your own yard. Clean up your own room. Show the world that you know how to manage your own reality, right? And that's how you make the world better. That's how you make the world better. And I think for a lot, I would just, on the encouraging note, the reason that what has happened is because you have to invest in the culture. You have to so it's time for you to make your conservative music or your Christian music and movies and all of this stuff. You've seen what the other side's done, the negative side's done with their propaganda and whatnot, and taking over all the cultures of music and movies and media and the news and the whole thing. So why don't we all make our own culture, and not in competition, but just in pure abundance, pure joy, pure dude, we're not trying to shut you down. We're trying to rising tide lifts all boats, man, kind of thing. But the thing of it's time for us. I'm stoked that the that all the social media platforms have finally showed their hand. It's time to build our own world. It's time to create our own reality. It's time to make our own movies and our own record companies and publishing companies, and stop allowing ourselves to be played by other institutions, man. Take responsibility for your own life. And I'm super fired up about it. And I hope everybody else sees this is our opportunity to fly, dude. We're the butterflies. What a radical journey through the chrysalis this has been. But we have our wings. We have beautiful wings, and we have our antenna and our proboscis, and it's time to go check out the flowers and pollinate the world, and do what we do, which is spread the message of God, which is God is love, man. And love is forgiveness, and love is hope, and love is abundance. This concept that you need to live in fear needs to stop. You don't need to fear the people on the other side of the fence with their weird stuff, unless you want to give them your authority, dude. Nobody can take your God-given authority unless you give it up, man. Just remember that, dude. Don't give anybody the keys to your personal castle, your spiritual castle, your psychic castle, your emotional castle, dude. Don't do it, man. Keep the keys. Keep the keys, man. Anyway, this is The Illusion, just in a sort of a peaceful, mellow place, dude. I'm in abundance. I'm in grace. I'm in happiness and forgiveness, and everything's gonna be okay. That's the thing. God already told you all that. If you truly want to hear God's message, it's one in love. But it's about you showing up and taking responsibility for that love, right? Stop waiting around. It's here. It's now. Right now. Anyway, links down below, dude. As the squeeze gets, we have to fund ourselves and take care of ourselves and all of that good stuff. So get some t-shirts, get some hats, send some silver, some gold, some crypto. But more importantly, dude, just be kind to people. Just be kind to people. If you can do anything to support this channel, it's just being kind to people. That's an infinitely abundant thing that circles back and raises the tide for all of us. So this is The Illusion signing off. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.